Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you are doing good tonight. I got a couple magical tricks to show y'all tonight, and I have a beautiful assistant with me, my wife Crystal. Say hello.
Hello.
She is going to help me select a couple cards because this trick actually calls for 3 spectators, which only have one, but she's going to pick up cards for us. So I have my magical deck of cards here, which may look like a normal deck, but I assure you is very magical. Now, we have random set of cards here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Crystal to select 3 of our cards here, and I'm gonna do what's called a Pharaoh shuffle, which I'm just gonna pull them off in little chunks like this right here. And you just tell me stop whenever you
Stop.
like. Right there. All right, so that's gonna be our first selection here. So I'm gonna turn them over and you go ahead and take a look at that card, and then you can show everybody else, make sure you don't show me here. All right, and I'm just gonna go ahead and lose it somewhere in the middle here. And then we'll square these up, and then we'll continue with our Pharaoh shuffle here. So go ahead and say
Stop.
right there.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna take these off and go ahead and take that card right there. And I'll go ahead and look away. And then I'll bury this one back here somewhere in the middle of the deck. And then we'll go through and Pharaoh one more time for our selection here. So just say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Right there? Okay, so we have made our final selection here. So go ahead and show everybody there. And then I'm going to bury this one here somewhere there in the middle. And I'll go ahead and just give it a couple cuts just to make sure I don't know where they're at here. So there is a little trick to this, and I'm gonna have Crystal think of her cards, and while she's thinking of them, I'm gonna face them to her, and I'm gonna try and pick them out just by using my mental thoughts here. So I'm gonna go through, and I don't have a feeling about any of these quite yet. Somewhere in here. I believe that might be one right there. And somewhere getting down. Oh, look, there's one. And I think I missed one here somewhere. We got those 2. Are those 2 right so far?
Yes.
I think I went past one here. Maybe you weren't thinking hard enough on it. Keep thinking.
I was
Is
thinking.
that it? Or is that
Yes.
you weren't thinking hard enough on them there?
I'm tired.
Now, these are her selections, and I have to be honest with you, I did cheat a little bit. These cards are marked. If you turn them over on the back, you know, it's not really obvious what the marking is here. But if you look at the other cards, you can easily tell that they are marked because all the cards, in fact, are different colors and different backs, except for your 3 selections right there.
What?
And that is the rainbow deck of cards there.
Wow.
Go ahead and show everybody the fancy colorful deck there. It's a terrible fan, but that is that rainbow deck there. So that was the first part of our trick right here. And I think you did notice I had an envelope and a dice over here right here for you. So what I want you to do is I want you to take that dice right there, and we'll set this envelope right here, and this is going to have my prediction in it right here. Now, I need a couple cards out of my rainbow deck here, and I'll show you what else they could do. Let's see, we'll use 3, 5, 6, 4, ace, and let's see, that 4, ace, and 2. Okay, so we have the, let's see, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of spades here, right? Now, I handed Crystal a dice, which is a 6-sided dice. I want you to go ahead and roll it a couple times, make sure it's not loaded. She got a 5, got a 2. You can go ahead and see it. We'll roll a different one every time until you're satisfied. And then you go ahead and let me know which one you want to stick with here. The 5?
Yes.
All right, so Crystal rolled a 5. And so by that means, we're gonna go through here and we're gonna go ahead and try and see what card she actually selected here in the deck. So if you start at the beginning and you spell F-I-V-E, that's 5 right there. That's what you ended up with, right?
Okay.
Okay, so she rolled the dice. You can see it was her free choice. Now, if I take my envelope here and I take out one single card, you could see that it also was the 4 of spades. Now, that might seem pretty awesome in and of itself, but you forget that this is the rainbow deck. And if you look in the back, both of those just happen to be the blue, and all the rest of these are different colored backs, except for your selection you rolled with the dice there. So, I appreciate your help. I hope everybody liked the trick. Y'all have a good night.